Hello, my name is Vladimir Garner with Relevant Industrial. I'm a business development director with the Engineered Solutions Group. And I'm here to talk to you today about the CPE200 series, or also the RSTi-EP Slice I/O platform from Emerson Discrete Automation. So as a CPU, you've got the CPU and you've got several different slices of I/O that can be assembled to create a final controller. So the first piece, the important piece of a CPU system is of course the CPU, or a PLC control platform is the CPU. This particular model is the EPX CPE215, and there are several models all the way from the 205 to the 240. They have different specifications as far as memory, processing speed, and also the number of communication ports that they have. But the CPU mounts on a DIN rail, and then once you have the controller, this is the brains of the operation, and then you would add in different I/O cards based on the process that you're trying to control. So let me show you a slice of I/O. So an individual slice of I/O comes in a simple box like this from Emerson Discrete Automation. You have your box, you have your usual data sheet, but most importantly, let me show you how one of these is assembled. So this particular slice is a 4-point discrete input. We also have slices for analog input, analog output, discrete input, discrete output, serial cards, communication cards, and also all kinds of specialty I/O cards. But they're all pretty much built the same way. At the front, you would push in your wiring, just like we've got here. And if you make any sort of changes, this whole front wiring arm comes out. And then each one of these connectors, you can put in your hand, push in the pins with these pushing connectors. If you ever need to remove the wire, you just push in this little button next to the wire and it easily comes out. But once you've pushed it in and it's seated, it's going to stay there through all kinds of shakes and vibration and pull and whatnot. It'll be in there very secure and tight. So you've got 4 different connectors. Again, each one of these connectors pops out. That connects into here, into the front of the actual I/O card, swings in, snaps in, and you would put that on the DIN rail, connect it to the CPU, and then it will become a slice or a section of I/O for your controller. Another thing to point out is the way this is built in a very modular way. The actual brains that makes this a 4-point discrete input card can slide right out. If anything ever happened and I need to replace it, I don't have to redo my wiring. I just pop out the front, replace the actual electronics, snap that in, put it together. I can then put it on the DIN rail and just move on, rock and roll. It'll start operating. That's how that piece is put together. Another interesting thing about this platform, as far as Slice I/O, let's say you wanted to do distributed control. You had a distributed I/O drop using the same I/O cards. Instead of, let's say you had a CPU that was set up like this with just a couple of I/O cards, and then you wanted this to be remote I/O. You replace the CPU with what we call a network scanner or a network interface. This particular one is a PROFINET network scanner. We also have scanners that do Ethernet IP, that do Modbus, and several other industrial I/O protocols. But using the same I/O design, now I've got a slice that can communicate to this controller over PROFINET, and I've got distributed I/O talking to a controller. So this RSTi-EP platform or CPE200 platform can either be a controller or it can be remote I/O on many different industrial I/O protocols. So that in a nutshell is the CPE200 or RSTi-EP slice controller or slice I/O from Emerson Discrete Automation. So if you need any help configuring, selecting, designing, or anything in the world of industrial automation, please get in touch with your account manager from Relevant Industrial, or get in touch with the engineers from Relevant Industrial's Engineered Solutions Group.